Welcome to 2 on the 10.
Oh, we back. 2 on the 10.
Yes, sir.
I'm Paul.
I'm Mitch.
Greedy Nick.
Greedy.
First of all, we want to say Merry Christmas.
Yeah, definitely. Merry Christmas.
Everybody.
Happy Hanukkah.
Hanukkah's over, I think.
Well, he's still happy.
Yep.
Yeah. But no, Merry Christmas. Hope you're spending quality time with your loved ones. I know Mom's doing her thing out in Hawaii. I just want to say be safe, Mom. I love what you're doing, though. Me and her the same way when it comes to Christmas.
Hawii.
I hope people are sitting around the dinner table right now,
Talking about Pickle Park.
popping on 2 on the 10 podcast.
Yeah.
And their Christmas dinner.
Yeah. Make sure you
Opening
tune-
gifts.
make
This
sure
is
you-
the gift that keeps on giving, the 2 on the
Exactly.
10.
And since you got the time,
I thought that was the herp.
Oh, whoa, slow down now. Pause. Since you got times on your hand, go back and listen to some past, episodes. Get caught up. You know what I'm saying?
And whatever you do, I think the Christmas message is, don't be greedy.
No, don't be.
Don't be greedy.
Only I can be greedy.
Okay, it's only one greedy. It's only one greedy in the show. All right, but hey, let's get right into it. How's your weekend?
I guess we'll start with me. No, well, I will say the staycation continued.
Yes.
Yes. Oh. Yeah. After the first of the year, we're gonna get the stack of cards.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, after the first of the year.
Okay.
We'll come back after our staycations, vacations, laycations. We'll come back and
Yeah, exactly. After we get a couple shows, not anytime soon, but at least by my birthday, I want to see it up.
Okay, we'll bring it at the museum. But no. So did a little staycation. Actually, again, got the Painted Mountain Golf Resort.
Okay.
Got it on a plug.
You must like this Painted Mountain. You keep going on back. I mean, I play golf there. It's a nice course.
And don't get me wrong. Let me say this again. When we're talking staycations, it's someplace cool, and also I'm gonna be kind of, to be honest, it's gonna be budget friendly. It's gonna be budget friendly, but it's gonna be nice,
Mm-hmm.
And so anytime we could pull that off, for the price I was getting at, all day.
Okay.
And again, I remember we got locked out on Monday. I had to go get the key because whatever. I had to go get the key real quick. I walked in, didn't even give an ID either. Oh, here you go. What room? Everything. It was crazy.
Really?
They're good.
Okay.
They're good over there.
All right.
Let me start with this. So my weekend. What did we do? Let's go right to. Friday was cool. Friday was cool, but let's go right to Saturday. Was a busy Saturday. Hit the bike. For a ride. Did a little bar hopping.
Okay.
The weather was beautiful.
Yeah.
Weather was beautiful. So
that's a thing about Arizona.
Yeah.
I love this time of year because everybody's getting snowed in and flurries all back east, and this we sitting around 75.
We deserve this shit. We paid our dues. We paid our dues.
75, 80-degree weather. For Christmas. I love this.
So no. So like I said, perfect bike weather, perfect to go. Bar hopping for a little bit. Actually, man. We woke up Saturday going, man, this is going to be a busy day. Like it's going to be nonstop. So, and we're like, oh, we'll get some time, but so after the bike ride for spot to spot, we end up at the Moose. Oh, then we went to a spot on, over by Eastmark. It's called Handlebar Diner. Remember, Nick? We went there before.
Yeah.
Remember? Cool spot. Now, the chef, his name, Phoenix renowned Chef Adam, I guess he sold. And you can kind of tell in kind of they don't do that lobster roll anymore. They don't do a couple of things, but it's still a cool spot to chill, especially out when the weather's nice. So we rode out there to Eastmark, checked that out. It was cool. And then went back to the Moose and thought we would have back time to go back to the hotel for a little bit and chill, but no, had to go straight Total Wines. But what we did find at Total Wines, was a game changer. Mm-hmm. I saw it at one of the bars. We popped by Scratch for a second, on the way to Moose. We popped by Scratch, and I saw on the back wall, for a limited time only, they had, what's it called? They had, I can't even think of what's it.
You talking about screwball eggnog?
Screwball
Come
eggnog.
on now.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
So I saw that, and so I had to go to Total Wines, asked them, no, we're all sold out. And then they looked in the computer and said, we supposedly have another case, and we can't find it. I go, it's up there. And I saw it up on the thing, so somebody had to come down and get it. And so I bought a few bottles. And then we went over to Papa Bear's house, Papa Bear and Reese.
Shout out to Papa Bear.
Yep, definitely. And he's on the islands community, so they did the little Christmas boats where the boats go around.
Yeah, I love that. Yep.
So I was cool. He gets down on his food. So we got there just in time to get the little bit left of the green chili meatballs. Amazing. Everybody's so cool out there. And, so that was a great time. And then right from there, did a few shots of the screwball, what's it called, the eggnog. And Reese was loving it. She don't really drink that kind of stuff, so that was cool. Then we popped over to your, and I'll let you speak on it too later. But we popped over to your thing.
Yeah, that thing didn't last.
Oh yeah. We came through with the bottle of that. That was gone. Hey, that was gone the first two. Yeah.
I was like, taste this. Oh shit.
I thought it was Nicolas Cage and Angelina Jolie. Gone in 60 seconds. But no, so that man, that was a great hit. So that was cool. Saw your girl was having a great time, met her family. So that was really cool. And then. So we're tired, we're trying to wait for, Greedy to come through or whatever. And we're like, man, we got to get back to because we're on the other side of town.
Yep.
And on the way there, it's on the way. So I took, basically we went to two different worlds. We went to a bike clubhouse party real quick.
Oh, really? Okay, got you.
I'm not going to say which affiliations, but there was about 5 different bike gangs up in there.
Okay.
But they were super cool.
So let me ask you this. I mean, so, you ride bikes and stuff like that. So are all the, I'll say it like this: all the clubs are they cool with each other, something like that?
No.
Okay.
So it's
How's that
basically I got to see what I can speak on because here's the thing, just so nobody gets it twisted. We have a bike club that's non-patched up.
Okay.
So we got about 40 guys, West Side and East Side guys.
Okay.
It's crazy because it's a bunch of Chicano cats on the West Side and a bunch of military and just a bunch of any good folks that want to go out and ride.
Right.
And so we're non-patched up. We're not we're not playing the politics,
Right.
But there are politics whether you like if we were pulling I'll just say for a normal group of people, if you're riding your bike in either one or two of the gang or the organization, it's probably the best word I could say.
Yeah.
You see, I'm treading my words carefully, which you're supposed to when you talk about these organizations. You're not supposed to be even talking about them, truthfully. So, but depending on what part of town you're on, the different organization has the power over there, and you're supposed to kind of get their approval to ride through. Like if you're going on rides and stuff, you definitely can't be patched up unless different things like that. Like it's I don't want to speak too much more on it because it's not like I'm fully immersed, but I know enough and I know enough people on those things, that are involved, that it's a crazy. I mean, and what you won't like it's crazy to see. You'll see like at the place I was at, I saw this big 6'7" dude, bald headed, tats all over his head, and he was a prospect tending the bar.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
And the girl that I know, she's like, "Oh yeah, we just let a prospect do it." Big 6'7", looked like Bam Bam Bigelow's older brother.
Gotcha.
He was the prospect.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. So for some people don't know what proximate, that's cats basically waiting to, get on per se to the organization. They're what do you say? They're in training camp.
Yeah, exactly. They're like the rookie with the rookie hazing in sports, I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's pretty crazy because then there's even one branch under that, which is the hanger-on. So there's a hanger-on, there's a prospect, and whatever. And I mean, I'm not gonna say too much more. I'll leave it at that. But that's my understanding, allegedly. Right. But yeah, so went to one of these parties. And it's funny because a couple weeks ago, I took Chris to Ryan's party, which is super urban, gold teeth and, Lambos and, that Authentics party. Mm-hmm. And then we were on the other end of it, with the bikes and, the bike clubs. And, so she was like, damn, this is enjoyed all of it, the experience. And the fact that, she's like, that you can maneuver in between both these lanes, like, whatever.
Yeah,
so
it's million, baby.
No, so it was cool. So that was Saturday night, man. A busy Saturday to Saturday night straight. We took off at 11 o'clock and didn't get home till 2:30.
Oh wow.
And then so that was cool. And then what I'll say, so Sunday we woke up, right? And I got to tell this story. And she goes to me, I go, what do you want to do? And we were like, kind of, let's figure it out, whatever, either stay in bed, watch movies, go here, go there. And she's like, for some reason, I'm in the mood for chicken and waffles. I go, you ever been to Lolo's? And she's like, no, I haven't. I go, you haven't been to Lolo's, so we were really going to go to Lolo's, but can't go, not knocking it, but you can't go to the Gilbert one,
Right.
Your first experience can't be the one. So we were thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what, we could go to Lolo's, and we're going to head to Scottsdale, right?
Did you stop at the Scottsdale one on Thomas?
Well, put it this way, that's where we would have headed.
Right.
We were headed. And then in my mind, I'm like, there's two other places that grab my attention a little bit more, considering also what I'm going to pay at Lolo's.
Okay.
It's just chicken and waffles, but then we're going to have a few drinks, we're going to chill. Right. So that tab's going to be, it's going to be a little decent.
Where you end up going?
So I was thinking for a second, now we didn't do this one, but I was thinking, maybe we go to the Mission and get the all-you-can-eat pork tacos.
Okay. Yeah.
It's Sunday brunch, and anytime.
Yes. And then they make the homemade guacamole.
Yeah.
Ooh, so damn.
And so that's always definitely a destination. But finally, I'm like, man, you know what? Fuck it. I go, how do you feel if we just go to JW Marion and do their brunch, the Sunday brunch?
Yes, that's good. That's
And
good.
so that's the one at Rita's Cafe off of Lincoln.
Right.
And so I called up, got us rezos, 11:30. We pull up, and here's the crazy thing. You can definitely tell the economy's changing because we're in the perfect weather.
Right.
And the inside, there was like nobody in the inside, first of all. Back in the day, it was packed inside and outside.
Right.
Anytime. You had to wait for reservation seats. And then even the patio was half full. So they have a performer, playing music. There's some lady walking around with a hawk, on her shoulder. And then she was busting tables too. So it was the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Like she was like busting tables and had a hawk on her shoulder.
The hawk would just come by and pick up crumbs off the floor.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. And then so now, okay, now for those that don't know or haven't been, it's worth the price especially if you break it down. Like we're not trying to go just about price and super bougie, but just JW Marriott obviously is one of the better real estates in Arizona. You know what I mean, as far as properties.
Yeah.
So now you could chill there, and there's no time limit really because the brunch goes till 2. So 11:30. Here's the thing, and it's a little pricey. It's $89 a person,
Okay.
but it does come with unlimited mimosas.
Yes.
So
I took my. It's funny that you bring that up there because I've been there a couple times for Mother's Day. Oh, Mother's Day weekend. That thing is packed.
yeah, it's packed.
It's packed. I've taken my mom there like 2 or 3 times.
You gotta go to the Lincoln one because you go to the Troon one.
Yeah. I can do one.
Go to the Lincoln one.
Okay, but I'm telling you, man, their food is
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, so good.
And so let me say this. So they didn't quite have the spread they used to have, but here's the funny thing. I was telling Chris when we got there, I go, here's the little trick. Because I was lacing my boys that we went with before. Skip the front. Just go through the back. Because the back has all the higher end foods. The front has the breakfast and the little finger foods and the salads and stuff. You're paying $89. Skip all that. Come back later for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so we sat down. This lady goes, hey, just a bit of advice. You've been here? I go, I have. She hasn't. Okay, you know what? My 2 cents, you should go to the back. And she started laughing. She goes, that's what Mitch just told me already. Cool. So we go to the back. They're just putting out fresh crab cakes. And there's about 30 of them. Just, crab cakes. They're like smaller than the regular ones, but I'd say 4 of those crab cakes at a regular restaurant's $20.
Right, yeah.
Fresh and amazing. Some of the best crab cakes I've had. They didn't have scallops like they used to. So I was, whatever. So, economy's getting rough.
Yeah.
But they did have steak.
Okay,
That
really?
steak.
Okay.
It wasn't filet necessarily. I didn't know what steak. They didn't label it, but it wasn't filet, but it was good.
Right.
They had prime rib, all you can eat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all you can eat prime rib. With the Jew too, you could breathe the Jew sauce.
Gotcha.
And then, and I hope everybody heard me correctly. That's a Jew sauce. I don't need any league or anything else saying anything about it.
Wow. I didn't
You
pick
can
up
eat there with a Jew. Or not.
Yeah,
I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah. So again, that's that sauce. You put on the prime rib. Besides the horsey sauce from Arby's. But and then
Still have horsey sauce?
I think so. And
That shit's good as fuck.
Blast from the past right
and
there.
so what's it called? And here's the trip. So they had the tacos. They had carne asada tacos, chicken tacos, and then she tried the octopus tacos.
Octopus sauce?
Yeah, that octopus tacos. I didn't touch that shit.
Nah, I've had octopus one time. It's just too chewy for me now.
Yeah. And then what's it called? Then of course they had their quesadillas. Like they had steak quesadillas there.
Oh, really? Okay, gotcha.
It gets down, bro.
Right.
So that's all that little section right there. And then you go inside. They got crab claws, which I'm not a big fan. I'm not trying to work for my shit.
So you can only go through one time, right?
No, you go as many times as you want.
Really? Okay,
You
gotcha.
just stay there as long as you want.
So it's all you can eat and all you can drink.
Yes, $89.
Yeah.
So that's where.
Yeah.
And so,
Man, that's definitely worth it though.
and then okay, so you go in the inside part. They used to have a bunch of sushi. Now they only have they have ahi tuna though on deck. Okay, and then they have crab claws. They have artichokes. Then they had a little bit of salmon. I don't even know what it was. Looked like almost capers and salmon, whatever. And a lot of breads, a lot of other fluff. The breakfast side had bacon on deck, sausage on deck, chicken sausage, and then the 3 options for breakfast was omelets, pancakes, and then some of the best French toast I've had is their crunchy French toast. That's worth going and getting a slice over there.
There you go.
So anyway, that's again, you guys. So JW Marriott, we chilled for probably 11:30. Probably left there about 1:30. So 2 hours. Hey, probably had 8 glasses of mimosas from me. Whatever. So so definitely worth.
Was the mimosas light though? Was it
No,
more
they
juice
pour,
side?
they pour good.
Yeah, okay,
They
okay.
pour 3/4 and then they come back and just top the juice.
Okay.
No, they're good.
All right.
And you can even upgrade the champagne if you want, or whatever, for $15 more. But yeah, no, so definitely worth it. We had a blast. She goes, we got to come here. She's like, when are we coming here again? I'm like, well, when we don't go out for Friday and Saturday dinner, we can come. But no, so definitely worth going. We all, in fact, we all, we were talking about, man, we all got to go there, bring our ladies out there.
for sure.
It'll be fun, especially with the unlimited champagne.
Yeah.
And then so that one. And then the last thing I'll say is, And then what I say Monday night, the hotel we stayed at, I didn't notice this, but there's at the golf resort, they don't have that restaurant anymore, the Painted Mountain restaurant.
Oh, really?
So that
It's not there? The one that you can sit outside?
yeah. So what's in its place and I didn't even think about this. It's a place called Pizza Cotta. And I'm like, I heard that name before. I heard that name before. No, that can't be it. I looked it up, and it's the place I went to. I think I even spoke on the show. They're the second place that does Roman style pizza, and that was the one in Carefree. Me and Lambert took the bus up there.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's their second, their chain, their second opening, I should say. They opened 6 weeks ago.
Gotcha.
And man, I'm telling you guys, their pizza's amazing, amazing. Definitely, if you go there, I'd say try both their pizzas. We tried the Neapolitan. The guy goes, man, get the Gucci pizza. It had like this. It had Italian chorizo. It had Italian like a more the way he described like a cheesier mozzarella, all Italian, from Italy stuff. And so it's called the Gucci, and that was really good, rich, a little spicy. And then the other one, I let Chris pick the because I took the Gucci one, but on the Roman pizzas, she did the she did the chicken Alfredo.
Okay.
So chicken Alfredo pizza, which was really good, really good. The one though, the two I'd suggest, get the Pizza Cotta. It's kind of based off my boys, La Piazza's pizza that won the Roman pizza that won the Guy Fieri contest, because it's got kind of like a honey drizzle but a little spice and stuff like that. So Pizza Cotta, and then the other one they got the all meat pizza, which that one obviously the meatballs, the sausage, the Canadian bacon, and pepperoni. Oh,
I ain't a big Canadian bacon fan.
if they burn it a little, I think it's nice.
Yeah, it's too, like that's what it is. It's too rubbery for
My philosophy is burn everything in Canada.
Hey, I love
fired.
Yeah, I love Canada. Me and Canada are like this. But anyway,
I like Vancouver.
yeah, I like all of Canada, baby.
But so I'll say it was a good weekend, and we had a few food spots to add to the repertoire. So
All right, dope. Grady, how'd your weekend go, bro?
It's good. No, again, just like Mitch, had a busy Saturday. Ended up going to my girls' work, had a Christmas holiday party. They did it at the aquarium up in Scottsdale.
Oh, yeah.
Odyssey Aquarium.
Yeah,
that place is actually pretty dope.
No.
did your girl swim in the aquarium?
I thought so.
Yeah, no, I
mermaid.
No, I took my grandson one time up there.
It's actually pretty dope. Like, we got to just walk around, and I saw the sharks, and they have like a big, huge tank full of sharks just swimming around. And then they had another tank that was full of stingrays.
Okay.
And then they have an octopus. And
Paul doesn't like octopus.
you look in the tank, and I'm like,
Too chewy.
I like
hey,
this.
you look in the tank, and I was like, where is it? I don't see anything. It was like back in a corner, and it's ginormous. It's this big blob on the wall, and it like blends in. It like, I don't know if it changes color,
Oh, really? Yeah.
It was like up against the wall, it just looked like a rock.
Really?
And I was like, and it was big. I was like, holy damn, that thing's awesome. So just seeing some of these crazy fish that they have is just, some of the stuff, like they have these little ones, other ones that look like rocks that like crawl, and some of them that like look like they're glowing.
Didn't they take they used to have
The
dolphins
out
out.
there,
They
yeah.
took it to the dolphins.
Dolphins shouldn't be in the desert. Come on now.
Dolphins belong in Miami.
Yeah.
What?
They belong in Miami.
Miami, South Beach.
Oh,
So
you still repping the Dolphins?
Oh, hell yeah.
did that. They had an open bar. So needless to say, we had a few. And then we came over to Paul and had quite a few more.
Yeah, right.
And, a couple things may have happened in your backyard. I don't want to apologize for, but I'm not going to say anything more on that. But you guys might have been inside. I might have been outside. I don't know.
I got videos.
Don't check the tape.
I got the videos, baby. Everything's on tape, baby.
Hey, that's fine.
house.
You're gonna see my OnlyFans coming out soon. So make sure to donate. But yeah, so we did that. Sunday was
I'm glad we left.
Sunday was a lazy day. Just kind of hungover. We didn't get home till like 2:33 a.m. So Sunday was a lazy day. We did go to
Coles? The
a Mexican joint down in Gilbert next to the
That's racist.
cigar bar. I can't think of the name of it.
Isabel's Armour.
Isabel Moore.
I
Yeah.
used to call it Isabel's Armor.
So and their food's pretty good there. They have
Is that the tequila bar?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
so the food's pretty good. My girl really likes it. I think it's it's decent commercial Mexican food, but
They used to
they have
have
some decent drinks.
Hold on. They used to have 1944
$12 a shot.
for $12 a shot.
Yeah.
And Casa.
They still do?
No, do
They
they?
do. They haven't changed it. It's the 1 ounce and it's $10 a shot.
Oh, it's $10
And it's 11 for Casa Azul.
Yeah,
one
Casa
one
Azul.
ounce.
Okay,
But
we
2
gotta
ounces.
we gotta keep that on the low level,
Oh, yeah.
so that I don't get out.
Well,
'cause
we just put it out on the show right now.
I think people are I think people may be listening there.
Oh, don't go to that place and ruin it. Oh my goodness, I forgot about that joint.
So that joint's cool, and it's right next to Fox Cigar Bar.
Yep.
So you could go and have some brunch, and then go over and smoke a cigar if you're into that type of thing. But we ended up just having lunch, did a little bit of shopping, and then just came home and just slept through most of the day.
Yeah, the food's
Watched
not
some,
half bad.
watched some
isn't it?
movies.
Yeah, I thought it's pretty good. In fact, they're I forget their family's lineage of there's another restaurant involved in where that came about. I don't know if it's Sereno's or Mikasita. Not Mikasita. There's something else. I can't remember. It was one of those restaurants though. Casa Reynosa, maybe. I can't remember.
Maybe. Okay, dope, man.
So yeah, but overall, just Saturday was crazy. Didn't really do much Friday. Didn't really do much Sunday, and then back to work on Monday. So
All right, hey, full rounded weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I gave you guys kind of a synopsis of what went on. What was going to go on this past weekend, but kind of give you like the full overview. My girl's birthday was actually this Sunday, but I started it out by.
First of all, I want to know this. 'Cause I already know what you did. We're gonna tell
Wash your feet.
Yeah. Okay. So, if you're doing all this, what you gonna do for an encore?
Maybe listen, I can't tell you all my secrets. See,
I'm just saying.
See, here's the thing. Most people look at me and they're like, "Oh, he's not that romantic." I'm a
I
big.
thought you were gonna say smart.
Well, yeah, that too. But like, I fool you, motherfucker. But it's I'm a romantic motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big ass teddy bear, and people don't realize that shit. And I sit back.
Big teddy bear on E.
Hey, don't be telling all my secrets, motherfucker. I'm gonna start spilling your secrets with the mushrooms and shit. But anyway,
We did a show about him, bro.
Honest pizza? I don't know.
but no. So we started out. I sent it to the Princess, and if you guys haven't been there, you got to spend some time up there yourself.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a person. I'm not even gonna lie. I know Princess,
Really?
the resort.
The resort.
I thought you were saying I sent this to the princess, and I'm like, all right, what's this? Who's the princess? What do they do?
No, it's the Scottsdale Princess.
They blasted to everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
I really thought you were talking
Oh,
about.
you-
I know the Scottsdale princess too.
Yeah. So I sent up there to get a full body massage, enjoy the spa, stuff like that. If you guys go up there, if you get any kind of spa treatment, you can use the facilities all day. And so
Do they wash you?
actually,
Well, technically, Nick, just a bit of advice, so you know that technically you should wash before you go there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But actually, they do have a massage package where they do have a massage with a tub, and they do wash you,
Okay.
and then you jump in the shower.
Do they feed you grapes?
No. They put this little towel over over your front area, for guys and stuff like that. But no, they actually let you wash up in there. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope. If you ain't been to Scottsdale Princess, you need to go up there and check out that spot, and then go upstairs to the pool area and chill out by the pool.
I don't know why Nick has me cracking up right now.
I was just like, well, Paul's like, they put a little towel, like a hand towel. I was like, I'm gonna need a beach towel.
For who?
Me, bro.
For your glasses. Don't get my glasses wet.
Oh my God, Nick hung like a gnat. Anyway, as we continue though, so I picked it up. She's never been pampered like that ever. I don't know who the fuck these Rudy Poos she was fucking with before.
Rudy Poos.
Because,
Hey, you took her from rags to riches, bro.
yeah, I'm like,
Remember those Rudy Poos and hoe cakes?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So she loved it. She was crying from there. I told her if I didn't have her cry at least 3 or 4 times, I ain't doing my job.
Then you have to punch her.
I would have socked her right in the eye. No, I don't condone violence. I don't. I will only choke or bite you if you ask me to. But anyway, so she comes out of there. We love sushi, so we went over to Sushi Brokers right there on the corner.
There you go.
Yeah, and so we were sitting there. We fucked up some sushi, man. I mean, she likes gyozos. We had the surfer roll that's over there. If you ain't had the surfer, go over there. It's so good.
Okay.
And then we had this like kind of like the cowboy roll that's over at Tamari and stuff
Yep,
like
yep.
that. So
I love the cowboy.
yeah. So we didn't want to get too. I didn't want to get her too full. She didn't know, that we were going to dinner that night, so I didn't want to get her too full. And if you know anything about sushi holds you over about 2-3 hours, and then you fucking want to hungry as fuck.
Especially if you have a sake mama.
Yeah, exactly. So we had a couple sake bombs, and then we took off. Came home, we took a nap. A little slap and tickle. Just get the night started, stuff like that. What's this?
Just, slap and tickle.
Yeah. Anyway, if you ain't never played that game, kids, ask your mom what it is. But anyway, or your daddy.
That's your kids when you were born.
Yeah. But anyway, so got her dressed, and then we went to Ocean's 44. She ain't never been to Ocean's 44. Of course, I said, let me order for you. So she let me order the shrimp.
For your birthday, I'm gonna take you to my favorite restaurant.
Order what I want to eat, and you're gonna like it. It's your damn birthday.
Hey, she loved all that shit. The shrimp came with
Pause.
Oh, wow. I got the butcher's wagyu cut, the end cap. If y'all ain't had that shit,
You ain't living.
yeah, right, for real. That shit melts in your mouth. The shit's so good.
Truly, 2 on the 10. The views are Paul Shields. We do not condone bouginess or materialism.
She actually got this thing I've never seen before. Basically, it comes out in a skillet in it. They cook all the fish that they have there. It's like scallops, excuse me,
Whatever they find in the pond.
oysters, clams, shrimp, all the stuff, and they bake it. Shit comes out so damn good. It was amazing. Hold on real quick.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Ocean's 44, my boy Steve, I just saw on his Facebook post. Steve? Yeah. It's his 1-year anniversary being the GM over there.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
So I had met Steve before, and he came up to the table and introduced himself and gave me his information. He was like, I know. He mentioned you. He was like, oh, he was like, hey, Paul, right? And I was like, yeah, because I guess they see all the reservations, stuff like that.
I thought they saw the podcast.
No, he was like, hey, man. He was like, I know your boy. I didn't know you were who he was talking about. Okay, because he was like, hey, I know your boy. We've met once before, but I just want to come and introduce himself. And then he gave me his new information, so I got his information now too. So that's dope, man.
Shout out to the homie.
Yeah, Steve's dope. I remember I first got introduced to him through your boys, and it was when he was the GM at Sushi Roku.
Yeah.
And I remember what he always used to tell me. He goes, man, this is the roll right here, that crab roll they had, the baked crab roll. And then when he went on to something Clever Koi, me and my boys went to the one where he was at the one on I can't even remember the Indian school one. What's that called? Arcadia?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, he basically knew how to remake that baked crab roll at Clever Koi. So we had that there. It was like a $50, it was like a $50 a bowl, but it was amazing. And then what's it called? Then he went over to Dominic's. Mm-hmm. I think he was assistant GM, and he got me in. He pulled me a favor, pulled us a bus up. You were there with me, right?
Yeah.
Mother's Day when I got Lambert and them in.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I always make sure you got your restaurant plugs, or if you have them, because guess what? You get invited to a lot of special events. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you do.
Hey, Mitch, can you get me in? Yeah. Hey, make sure you show whatever. So it's cool.
Yep.
Shout out to Steve.
Yeah, definitely. So I got this information. We had a great night. We went over to the W. We had some drinks over there.
Was Caesar's open yet or no?
No, it's not open yet.
I was gonna say because I knew you would have went to Caesar.
Oh yeah, but it's not open yet.
Close.
So it's getting closer. As soon as it opens, going over there. So we went over to W, had drinks, and then we went over to the Fox. We were on our way home, and then all of a sudden I was like, I kind of want a cigar, and so I've got her hooked on cigars. She was like, "Yes, let's do it." So we went over. Yeah.
What'd you guys smoke?
She smokes Crazy Alice.
Okay.
And then me Liga Bovada.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely. That's my smoke.
That's another thing.
If I don't have my God of Fire, which I have to call the owner Mitchell Fox in order to get a box because they don't have them in there. It's crazy, but he had for some reason he has them at his warehouse, but he doesn't have them in the shop.
You know, it's funny. Real quick, I'm not gonna put the person on blast. They shouldn't be working there anymore. But one day I called up real quick because I wanted to get some God of Fires, and I called Scottsdale Fox, cigars, and what's it called? The guy answering the phone goes, "You know what? We don't have them. But my girlfriend works at a bar called Magnums, and I used to smoke at Magnums on 7th, and they have them over there. So you can go over there and just tell her that I sent you." And I'm like, hold on, Mitchell would flip the hell out if he knew someone was sending somebody else to another cigar bar.
Yeah.
But but God of Fire, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I support Mitch. You know, we go way back. You know, when I first opened up my first shop, he was actually my landlord. I used to take I used to take my rent checks into the Gilbert one when he first opened that. So he's good people. Like I said, you know, I know all the people down there. So, but anyway, so we had a good night. You know what I'm saying? Came back to the house, jumped in the hot tub, something like that. So, you know, Friday rolled around. She was like, "What are we doing today?" You know, I was like, "You know what? Hey, it's super leisure day stuff." We woke up. You know, we slept in.
At about noon.
Yeah, and then we went and played pickleball because I got her
At Pickle Park?
No, not at Pickle Park. We got to stay out.
I was in the bedroom.
Sorry,
They
Nick.
played a little pickleball.
Hide the pickle. That's what we played. But anyway, no. So we, played a little pickleball. Came back, rested a little bit. I told her we were going to go out, and
A
then
lot of resting.
Yeah,
A lot of slap and tickle going on in the South.
a lot of. Bro, it's a birthday weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Washing,
You
slap and
washing,
tickle.
Complete wash.
Hide the pickle. You know, all that good stuff. You know, washing the feet. You know, all that shit. You know, but no. Man, Greedy hooked me up though. So I texted him. I was like, Greedy, you got to do me a huge favor because I had to sell this, right? Her folks were coming in, and I didn't want her to know. So I was like, Hey, Greedy,
Be my butler.
I was like, Hey, call me and say that it's an emergency. You got to have, you can't go pick your homeboy up, and you got to. If I can do it at the airport, I'm gonna put it on speaker, and so. Greedy hits it up. He was like, "Yeah, hey man, I got a flat tire."
I should have got an Oscar for that performance.
Yeah, something like that. He was like, "Hey, can you?"
Did you mean a guy named Oscar?
Something.
Wow. Anyway, so she heard the whole conversation and she was like, "Yeah, we got it." She was like, "Oh, you do so much for your friends." I was like, "I know." You know what I'm saying?
But actually, he doesn't.
So, but to kill some time, we went over the main event. That's one thing about me and my girl. We're real competitive and stuff like that. That's why I got her in pickleball, so we fucking either we're playing against each other or play with each other. But I didn't think about that. But anyway, so we went over the main event, killed some time. She beat me at one game. I beat her at 2, 3 more. I always gotta let her win. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God, let him win
You
that.
gotta let her win. You can't always be. I can't even say that because I'm setting myself up. So anyway, time came where I had to go to the airport.
Pause.
Went down to the airport and I'm texting her brother the whole time, but I'm texting where she can't see. And so I got her tight, whatever. But I'm texting behind her back like, okay, we're at this. So I met him down the back of the claim. She was like, why don't we just meet him on the curb? I was like, man, I hate fucking waiting on the curb. You know what I'm saying? I got to go inside. So she ain't have no fucking clue, no clue her breakfast. And sure enough, I see them. They make it around there. And I was like, baby, I got to tell you something. She looks at me, what? I was like, I need you to turn around. She turns around, and her mom, her sister, and her brother right there. She just starts bawling, bro. I was like, I
Clap that up, Nick. You don't know a good moment if it hits you in the face in the glasses.
But no, it was awesome.
I was in the moment.
It was awesome. People were looking around, and you could tell that people were like, oh, the airport's one of them vibes where you got them good like Hallmark type shits.
You heard it here first. 2 on the 10. Airport's a vibe.
The airport's a vibe, baby. Especially Phoenix Airport. There's definitely a vibe up in there.
It used to be a vibe before 9/11. You could go to the bar straight.
Yeah, right. They do got a bar outside though.
Okay.
Outside before you go through the gates, you can get a little lit up in there. But anyway, I forgot who used to work over there. Anyway, so she was crying, and we got back to the house,
That's awesome.
she didn't know this. So her other brother lives out in Tucson. He had driven up with his fiance, and they were waiting at the house. So as we walked in, they surprised her too. So she started crying again and stuff like that. So yeah, it was her whole family. She didn't think she was going to see him until February. She actually saw him, brought him in for their birthday. That night we just we got drunk as shit that night. Like it was vodka.
I seen it.
It was vodka. It was tequila. Everything was rolling. We definitely in the morning was definitely had a little bit of hair on the dog. You know what I'm saying? Had to start drinking again because that's how you kick it. You know what I'm saying? And so Saturday was we hang around the house. It was her birthday party that night. All our friends that she hadn't seen in forever, and I told people, make sure you're here by 7:00. I got a show that's going to be going on. Make sure you're here by 7:00. So everybody was good. Got here by 7:00. She had about 19, 20 of her friends here. and she didn't know, but I essentially bought Osaka to the house. You know what I'm saying? So I had hibachi. They went over and above. They did like this fire show, spitting fire out the mouth and
Damn.
shit, twirling fires. They were letting people, use the fire, shit like that. He was doing sake. I gotta say it was. It's called Hibachi Rock Stars. It's a little pricey for what it is. It's a little pricey. That's the only thing I would say about it. Even for my taste, it's what you get is on the pricey side. But it's a fun experience. You know what I'm saying? And if you're splitting it with a bunch of people, it'd be a cool little event. So it breaks out to be about $25 a person. So if you break it down that way, you can figure it out. So that's what. And the problem is tips not included on that. But anyway, that got the night started. Food was really good. I left you a plate, but man, you left it in your fridge. I made a plate for you, but you had left it in the fridge. But anyway,
What
everybody.
happened to that plate, by the way?
I got 8.
Okay.
But, I ain't gonna let food go to waste around this motherfucker. People starving up.
That actually sounds good right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
I'm so soccer close.
The show's over.
Thanks, everybody.
So, we came inside, we started partying, started drinking and stuff like that, having a good time. You guys showed up around, I was happy you guys showed up. I know you guys had, a prior event. You guys showed up probably around, what, 11?
Yeah.
11:30?
Maybe, 10:30, 11:30.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Set up with eggnog.
Yeah. Show up with the eggnog, and the eggnog set it off, man.
A little bit of nog.
Yeah. So, we continued to
Got you
drink.
knocking and weaving.
Yeah. And I know you tried to wait for Nick. Nick you were coming from a holiday party too.
Yep.
And man, I'm telling you, you guys left,
Yep.
and then they came, and it got even crazier, because.
Continued.
Yeah, because Ariel, she's a party in herself. You know what I'm saying? She's a ball of energy, boy, especially when she's been drinking. So.
Oh, yeah. And then when we getting ready to leave, some people are just getting ready to go in the hot tub.
Yeah. So it was a hot tub night. I don't think folks went to bed till like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them. I tapped out at like 4:30. I was like, y'all, this is y'all show. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew. The next day was going to be Sunday.
Next day looked like the hangover floor.
Oh, my gosh. It was bad. Shit was everywhere. I got up clean. Me and her brother clean. I didn't need to get some rest because, you got Sunday football on, the next day. He wanted to watch some football, too, so we did that. She was dead to the world, you know what I'm saying? So we actually went, picked up her son. That was great. And then brought her back. And then we just spent, Sunday just as a family, you know what I'm saying? We opened gifts because, they brought down gifts. I'd make sure my girl had already bought them gifts ahead of time. She didn't know what for, but just ahead of time. So everybody, exchanged gifts and opened up gifts. It was a good time. It was like having, Christmas before Christmas. And she just told me, this is the best birthday I've ever had in my life. And so, like I said, it felt good that you could definitely, give that to some person that her heart is super big, you know what I'm saying? So somebody deserves it,
Well, that's awesome, and definitely got a very good girl. So I'm very happy for you guys and for her to get that experience. And then I'm kind of just halfway joking as far as like what you do for an encore, because I'm kind of in my own way similar. Like it's like, man, let's do impactful shit if we can.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't always have to be about money. It doesn't always have to be about crazy stuff, but impact. You know what I mean? Like
My shit's more about experiences.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I don't. Me is I used to buy fancy watches and cars and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that I don't love that stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love all that stuff. But I'm more about paying for experiences. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll always be able to talk for years and years, take pictures about where you've been, things you've done, stuff like that. So and to me, experiences are priceless.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Hey, would you say this experience was like top on her list?
Oh yeah, it was definitely up there. I mean, she's still talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So, she doesn't even realize, she's with a cat that, are going to make, one of them fairy tale type deals. Here's the thing I told, and that's what I don't know. It's hard. Prior relationships. Prior relationships, I used to tell them, look, if you step 1, step towards me, I'm step 3 towards you. You know what I'm saying? I'm an easy cat to live with. Real talk. I'm an easy cat to live with. I'm old school, but I'm easy. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, I want a woman. I want an old school traditional woman. I want a woman to love me, cook for me, fuck the hell out of me, and sometimes leave me alone. You know what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is you have a list.
Yes, I think everybody got a list. I mean, don't
You
you
know who else has a list?
Who's that?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, wow, way to transition. Nick's good at transitioning.
Ooh, I forgot about that shit is coming. Mitch, I know you're excited about that shit, huh?
I'm excited to talk shit.
Like, okay, so this list is supposed to drop January 1st.
It'll probably drop on the 2nd because nobody's doing shit on the
Well,
1st.
the judge is probably going to drop before the.
Well, yeah, that's possible, huh? But no, the judge has ordered that the Epstein list has to be released on the 1st, unless there are major appeals from people, and then which could delay those names from being released.
I've heard there's already 3 people that aren't going to be listed no matter what. Have you guys heard that?
What 3 people are those?
Well, they're not listed, so. I'll just say this: my money on one of them would be Bill Clinton for sure.
That's not going to be on that list.
Yeah, won't be on the list. But he's on a damn painting Epstein's wall.
Okay, well, maybe he just had maybe they took a picture in New York, and then he brought that back to the island.
Maybe Hillary will be on the list though.
Hold on. But there was never any flight logs of Hillary ever going to the island.
Again, you gotta be very careful. You know the people that disappeared around the Arkansas airport in the early '90s? Hey, you know how many military leaders and generals that had airplanes crash? I'm just saying.
Wow, bro. All right.
The body count.
Okay, since we talk about the list, let's talk about the list real quick.
Let's go.
All right. We're gonna do top 3 or top 5 people gonna be in the list.
Hey, let's go around hypothetically and allegedly.
Hypothetically.
Allegedly, yeah.
Not allegedly. Hypothetically.
All right. Who would not surprise you if they're on the list?
Top 3? 3 people? Or how many are we talking about? How many people we talking about?
I said let's go 5.
Ooh, shit. Okay.
Let's
All
go
right,
5.
hold on.
Go ahead.
Let me think about this.
All right, cool.
So we should do like a politician, like a.
Let's just do your 5.
All right. Hold on. What's the dude from
Oh,
England?
no. You gotta.
You gotta come up with your own.
Come up with those.
Hey, you could tell that U of A education. Hey, what's the? Hey, how do I sign my name?
Oh shit! Hold on. I got to think.
All right, you want me to go my list?
Yeah, go to your list.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
He said I got to.
All right, so 5 people that would not surprise me. I'm gonna start with an easy one for me.
Okay.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. Oh, whoa.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Kevin Spacey.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go with Ellen DeGeneres.
Bro, you out there with that one. You out there. Okay, go ahead.
All right, Tom Hanks.
You better stop. You better stop right now. He just said Ellen DeGeneres and Tom Hanks.
Okay.
You is wild. And who else? That's 3.
Who else on the list? Bill Clinton. I'm doubling down on Bill Clinton.
Okay. All right. That's 4.
And there's so many people I want to name. Do I want to name Bill Gates or do I want to name Oprah?
I think you just named both of them.
I'll go with Bill Gates.
Whoa. Boy, you're wild. You're wild. So if any of them people are on that list, there's going to be some smoke in the city.
I don't believe the list is going to even be announced. I don't care what they say.
Or you don't think it's coming out? Or you think it's going to be redacted because of national security?
Yeah, I'll say that. Or a few people are going to have to take one for the team. Take that.
So some celebrities going to take them for the team?
Possibly. I mean, these celebrities are all part of distractions anyway.
I think, to me, 2 celebrities that are going to be on the list that are dead already, I think there's going to be anyway, would be Michael Jackson and Prince.
Wow.
I don't know if Michael Jackson.
You say that, but what? What's
Epstein list?
On the Epstein list.
You know who I think is going to be on the list? It's going to be a lot of financial people from J.P. Morgan, some of these other big banks and big investment firms, because that's kind of what he was known for, is working with the money in investment firms, and so I think there's going to be a lot of probably names you don't recognize, but high-powered, investment firm type people that are going to be on that list, and maybe CIA director. I know he had 3 or 4 meetings with Epstein. Like you said, Oprah might be on that list.
Well, why would okay? Let's go.
Richard Branson, even though he has his own island.
Let's go back to Oprah. Why would Oprah be on that list?
I don't know. Why does she have a bunch of schools and that are not always on the up and up? It seems allegedly.
Why is she so close to Harvey Weinstein?
Y'all are wild as shit. Y'all are
Yeah, Weinstein's another one.
Y'all are wild on the show.
That one's too easy, most likely.
Weinstein's probably on the list.
Oh yeah. Okay, Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, for sure. I can see that little weirdo on there.
So yeah, some big names in Mitch dropped. What about you, Paul? What do you think?
I wouldn't throw some off the wall shit like Macaulay Culkin, like
Macaulay Culkin.
Hold on. Are you saying he was there when he was younger? Or are you saying he was there and I'm not?
Yeah,
Victim? Because they're going to release some victims' names as
yeah,
well.
that's what I'm saying. Like, oh man, let me think.
You
About
think Puff Daddy's on the list?
No, I don't think Puff Daddy's on the list. I don't think he was getting down like that. What's the dude from the England? I mean, we kind of already said he was there, but what's the name? Prince
Andrew?
Prince Andrew. He's definitely
on the list.
He's definitely on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I think there's gonna be a couple other cats that are from
Crumpet
England.
eating motherfucker.
Yeah. I think shit. You remember the Queen might be on that list. You never know. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, you guys, okay, real quick. I don't know if it's still on YouTube, but did anybody? I probably sent it to you guys back in the day, especially when I was heavy in the conspiracy stuff. Did you guys see the video of the teenager or kid, the boy that that was trying to use the sheets to get out of the palace naked? Yeah, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I don't even think this shit's funny. I
don't even think this shit is real, bro. With CGI, bro, they be making up all kinds of shit.
This shit was 12 years ago. The video.
That shit would have been a fucking huge news story.
Oh, who controls the news?
What's coming out of Palace? I've been to England, bro. It's no.
I never seen no nigga boy come out the window out of the palace.
No, I'm just saying. It's so many people that are
It was
watching.
on video.
Hey.
I promise.
Who you got? Give me a name, Grady. Who you got?
Stephen Hawking.
Bro, you tripping?
There's pictures of him on the island.
All right, listen.
I mean, he might not have partook. He might have been like, take it off.
Oh my
off.
God, y'all are sick. Y'all are wild.
I'm just saying.
Y'all are wild. Listen.
There's photos of him on the island.
Listen.
He wasn't there to swim, I'll tell you that.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you, the Express, the views expressed on the show are definitely of these two motherfuckers. Anyway, hell no. Stephen Hawkins?
Yes.
Y'all are tripping right now.
You want to see the picture?
Bro,
There's pictures of him on the island surrounded by people.
listen, I'm trying to tell you, what the fuck would Stephen Hawkins be on the island for? Y'all tripping now. Y'all.
I'm just going to put this out here. I know the viewers at home, I'm not going to show this to you, but there you go, sir.
That's Stephen Hawking next to Tupac and Biggie. What are you talking about?
Where's Epstein in this whole photo?
That's on his island.
Are you sure
Yes.
that could be upstate New York in the Hamptons?
Enjoys barbecue on Jeffrey Epstein's Caribbean island, Little St. James, while attending
man,
a conference.
Listen, I can go right now. Make a website, take 6 pictures of Hawkins, and say this is on Epstein's island.
It was in 2006 before he had actually been charged with anything.
Nah, man. I listen. You lost me at Hawkins, bro. There's no way that man's gonna be at his island. No.
Look how big that smile is, though.
Stupid.
I'm just saying.
Y'all are wild. Y'all are wild. Yeah. All right, we got it. We can't go any farther on the show. This shit.
Shit's coming. Hey, I'm just gonna let you know. After all this talk, I might not be here for next week's show. Where's Nick? Nobody's seen him since last show.
Y'all lost me with Hawkins. We gonna have to shut this motherfucker down. All right.
They're gonna be like, a Prius was found in Tempe Town Lake.
Hey, real quick though, we got Diddy news.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We can't shut it down. We got to go from Hawkins to Diddy real quick.
Diddy or Didn't he?
Diddy news.
Diddy news. Give me some Diddy news.
Allegedly,
Yes.
Cassie has turned over some information to FBI pertaining to Diddy, including Diddy's dead former, as a wife, girlfriend,
Oh,
Kim Porter, her burner phone apparently, some HD cards, maybe some USB sticks, I think a computer or two, a bunch of videos, and a lot of stuff coming out. Also, some interesting news about T.D. Jakes maybe involved.
T.D. Jakes, that's my dude. We talking about the pastor T.D. Jakes.
Being involved in all this as well.
Being involved with Diddy,
Diddy, yeah.
like covering up, or being at the crib.
No, being there and being involved in the exploitations of the people that supposedly Diddy has exploited. Diddy supposedly has I don't know, I guess it's a fetish where he likes his girls to wear white fingernail polish so it contrasts off his dark skin. So
I mean,
I guess his
you heard,
girlfriend wears that.
You heard what they said. You heard what they say about white toes.
Yeah, but this and then
White toes.
just some weird stuff, and yeah, likes people watching. He'd set up parties and do all kinds of stuff. Heard there was some wet work going on, all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Diddy's a freak, bro. Let's just say it.
Wow. But leave that man alone.
Allegedly.
But leave that man alone. As long as he ain't breaking no laws, leave that man alone.
But he is breaking laws.
Breaking laws, breaking hearts, and breaking noses.
Man, y'all got me.
Breaking behinds.
Y'all got me fucked up with T.D. Jakes. Wow. And okay, here, real quick.
And we ain't even talked about Clive Davis yet.
Yeah, but why in the world would he? I mean, allegedly, if he had anything to do with Kim Porter's death, why would you keep any evidence around?
I don't think he did. I think Cassie had it, allegedly.
But Cassie was after Kim.
Yeah. Well, apparently somehow she got the
Kim's
the
been in
burner
his life,
phone.
but Kim's been in his life the whole time, even when she
Yeah.
was working at Uptown Records in the early '90s.
Right.
Yeah, what's it called? And then, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, didn't Kim have a kid with I'll Be Sure, who Diddy calls his son, Quincy, I believe.
Yeah.
Who's named after Quincy Jones, which again goes in this whole little time.
While we're speaking on all this, I did also see a video from the former good friend of Will Smith, who Will and Jada said they were going to sue because he had made some claims against Will and his buddy having relations. He said that Jada and Will have 10 days to sue him, or he's going to start releasing names of people that have been at their alleged sex parties. If they don't sue him. Celebrity people that have been involved in his parties. So apparently he's going to name names.
Atlanta gets funky.
Hey, listen, I'm just going to say.
Oh, and one other thing I heard, apparently the reason that J-Lo and Mark Anthony got divorced was because Mark Anthony started banging Jada.
Yeah, I mean, they worked together on that little cop show. So,
Allegedly, what he says is that Will came home one day and Jada and Mark Anthony were, doing their thing on the couch, and Will flipped it and apparently may have caused some physical harm to one of them. That's not a man, and might have had to create a makeshift hospital in his house because he couldn't let that person go to the hospital because they'd have to report what happened to that alleged person. So he paid doctors to come in and treat this alleged person.
Alleged doctors, the alleged hospital.
Yep. And was on the verge of, killing himself. And it really sounds like she has twisted him beyond belief.
Could she be his handler?
Yeah, but I thought that was in retribution for the movie. What's the girl that did Suicide Girl? She played the Joker's girl.
The blonde chick.
Yeah, the blonde chick. What's her name?
The Duchess.
Oh my gosh, she's a bad chick.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, it's Margot Robbie. I guess allegedly Will Smith was banging her, and Jada found out, and then that's when she started banging, Mark Anthony. I heard that was some rumors way,
I also heard that back in the day, in order to get actually back in the Living Color days where J-Lo was working with Keenan Ivory Wayans. Apparently there was a movie role that she was about to get, and Jada stepped in and did what she needed to do to steal the role away from J-Lo. And then ended up banging Mark Anthony, who J-Lo was married to, so she kind of double crossed her 2 times now, allegedly. So,
That's some interesting stuff.
a lot of celebrity craziness going on right now.
Yeah.
It's all coming out.
Or celebrity's crazy already to begin with. I mean, you have to have a crazy mentality to be look at me, look at me, look at me all the time in your life. I mean, and the world celebrates it. It's also a big distraction. What do they say from back in the day? Even in the Roman days, give them circuses and bread, and then they won't revolt.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Well, if you think about it too, if you're like a celebrity and have all this money and women just throw themselves at you, eventually you're gonna be like, like what's one hot woman to the next one? You're gonna probably get into some crazy
we
shit.
do that already, Nick.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, you're probably gonna get into like
Joking.
some crazy, like, some crazy stuff. It's just I don't know.
right.
But that's why I never became a celebrity, I guess.
All right. Well, hey, come to the end of our Christmas edition. Mitch, give me a thought of the day real quick.
My thought of the day is Die Hard, a Christmas movie.
Okay. You like 1, 2, or 3?
The original.
The original. Original's always the
And I'll
best.
say it's a Christmas movie. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I beg to differ, but I love where your thought process is. Grady, what you got?
So my thought of the day, I just want to know, what's your guys' favorite Christmas movie? I'm gonna put mine out there. You might laugh. I mean, Die Hard's probably a close second, but number 1, Home Alone.
Okay, Home Alone's not bad. What's the one? I think it's called Christmas Story, or what's the one that he puts his tongue on the flagpole?
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. There you go. That's my favorite.
Mitch, what's your favorite?
I'm going to go Die Hard.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
I still don't know if that's a Christmas movie, but
Well, what's Home Alone a
take-
Christmas movie?
we gotta take a look. Hell yeah, it's a Christmas
Why?
movie.
Why?
Yeah, because they go on vacation for Christmas, stuff like that. And it always happens.
Okay, well, they had a
during
party for Christmas.
Hey, Home Alone 2 is also a classic. I don't know which one I like more, actually, now that I think about it.
Nah, one's always the best. Only time that I've seen the sequel be probably better than the first was probably Bad Boys 2.
Honorable mention, I'll say Christmas Vacation.
Oh, another classic.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that. See, that's a Christmas movie.
Because it was on Christmas.
Because it has Christmas in the name. And that's all I know.
Oh man.
All right, Paul, you?
Hey, leave Santa some cookies, baby.
And wash your feet.
And wash your feet. All right, baby, we out of here. Love you. Mwah.